Hey guys, Deva here, and I put together some useful tips that are going to help you in the Alatreon fight 100% even if you don't know almost anything about it. Capcom's developer Diary 6 fight preview actually has some useful information in regards to the fight mechanics. So without much blah blah, let's get straight to the point of this video. Number one tip is to be sure to have enough resources such as life powders, Astera jerkies and max potions. On the video we saw that his supernova is speedrunning his HP bar. It had no physical impact to the player and was also able to use items. So one option is for sure to spam max potions or Astera jerkies. And you will ask why Astera jerkies? Well, these are perfect if you have recoverable health. They will act as a max potion and turn all that red into green, but also increase your recovery rate for a short amount of time. Don't forget also to take the right recrafting materials with you. With this loadout, you can have a total of 12 max potions, 1 ancient potion, 6 dusts of life, 9 life powders and a lot of sushi fish scales. They do also heal you instantly and almost fully. In combination with free meal, you can legit just spam those, which is a really easy to get skill with just a cool armor piece. For melee users, be sure to have Wedgefish Scales Plus, which allows you to instant sharpen. You really don't want to spend time sharpening for like 10 seconds. 5 of them can be used about 300 or even more times, since they have only a tiny percent of chance to be consumed. For ranged players, be sure to have the right ammo and recrafting materials. You can speedrun the botanist by doing gathering quests that last 1 minute, but still counts as a full quest. I have a very nice video about that, for example the Flora Went quest, where it takes just 30 seconds to complete the quest, and yeah. Most important is Farcaster, so you can go back to restock anytime you're out of materials. Or if Capcom wasn't mean enough, it may be possible to just return to camp during the supernova. If it's really a dead end and requires DPS checks from elemental damage to completely avoid the Nova, then yeah, rest in pieces. I'm not sure if Cool Drink or Headguard will help you against this fire state, but it will be a great idea to test it out. Nullberries remove any kind of blights, but with that said, we're getting to the second point, which is useful and must-have skills. You will not need to use any nullberries if you just use the skill Blight Resistance level 3. Please don't go in the fight and put Thunder Resistance, Ice Resistance and whatever, that takes too much space up. Just Blight Resistance level 3. They don't even reduce the damage by any visible amount. This skill completely negates any elemental blights. You can use level 2 only if you want to combine it with Coalescence. It makes Blast last for only 10 seconds. And after that you're getting a nice damage boost. It's really a great combination that I even use on my speedruns, because it doesn't even require sheathing and you have a free coalescence boost. Health boost level 3, I think this doesn't need to be explained. This is a black dragon and not an arc tempered Namiel. It's supposed to be much stronger, and you saw in the video how this dude's life went down. Recovery up 3 is optional, but does increase any kind of healing that you're receiving by 30%. This includes if you're getting healed from other players, and also affects your health regeneration augment and Safi bonus healing. It's actually a top tier DPS skill. Divine Blessing 3 if you think your RNG is good enough and that it will save you from deadly blows. It activates only by chance and reduces your damage taken by 50%. Guard level 5 if you're using a weapon that can block. It will reduce the chip damage you're taking and the stamina you're losing, allowing you to guard more often or counter SAD when using Charge Blade due to no knockback. Guard up is of course unknown if needed, because it's a skill that you rarely need in this game. It allows you to block unblockable attacks and there is max like 10 in the whole game. I'm sure Alatreon will have one of them. What I do not recommend is to use bullshit skills like Defense Boost, Walhazak and Energy Recovery. These skills barely protect you or heal you up, and you're better off going with useful set skills or damage skills. The more damage you do, the more health regen you get back, because health regeneration is a percentage of your damage. Damage is always your best friend in RPG games. Having a faster hunt is still safer than being too tanky and not having enough damage to kill the monster, or getting control over the fight by flinching and locking him. It basically just extends the fight, making it more painful. Wide range 5 is a skill I personally despise because it's usually people camping corners and leeching off a hunt thinking they're being useful keeping someone alive. If you use this skill, be sure to also take part in the hunt, having some trust in your teammates, and don't heal whenever they have like 70% health or 50%. If they die, they died, it's fine resetting a hunt, it's still faster than taking forever to finish it. You should definitely also go with the skill Quick Sheath and Speed Eating if you go for wide range. It will allow you to instantly consume healing potions and Astera jerkies. Tool Specialist 3 is a good option if you rely a lot on your mentals and will allow you to get them back quicker. Tip number 3 and last one of this video is to use Raw and Telemental Weapons. Capcom mentioned that to suppress the Nova you need to use different elements for every player. I personally find this bullshit because this means that if a player uses an element and he switches to that element, that guys will be no help due to the low elemental hits on values and basically dealing no damage. If the Nova is really not deadly and can be avoided by farcasting, dive jumping or spamming max potions, then I would also take some raw weapons for the sake of dealing more damage and making the fight less painful. However, if they really made the fight like that for the Nova to be a safe kill, prepare the same build for 5 different elements by just swapping out elemental charms and using the KR weapons. But if that's the case, I will be pretty mad because it defeats the whole purpose of experiencing the fight and making it into a scripted fight, which is pretty common for DLC monsters. Capcom forces you to fight the monster the way they want you to. Just let me fight how I want, deal my damage without having to go through special requirements and DPS checks. Also apologies for this video if Raw really happens to be no option at all, and let me know if you want CB counter builds of all 5 elements. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it around and prepare all your friends. Also leave a like and comment down below what you want to see next from me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome builds, guides and speedrun videos, but as well the new meta changes that Alatreon will bring. With that said, I wish you all a nice day and happy hunting, guys.